everyone, what is up, and welcome back to the Weird Wonderful Introvert. We are on day 2 of cleaning. Today we're gonna man tackle the kitchen. Well, let's go. The first order of business is to get dressed because I'm not dressed. I'm just gonna go for something cozy today. Nothing too big. I don't feel like fully getting dressed today. I already have a pair of sweats that I put on this morning, so I'm gonna leave those on, and I'm just gonna change into this black shirt. Let's go. Okay, there we go. Now let's put on my sweater and put up my hair because my hair is already starting to drive me nuts today. Okay. Oh God. Time for my hair. Perfect. We already got my coffee, but this needs more ice. So let's go put in some more ice and start the kitchen. Okay, here's the kitchen in all of its glory. Here it is. So let's start cleaning. Okay, so I've cleaned the kitchen like 1,000 times. So my game plan, which is my usual game, start with the island because one, it is the biggest and stuff, and then start working on that counter and this counter because I do need space to move the coffee maker to get underneath the coffee maker and like the toaster and kettle, which is the island. Game plan, we're gonna start with, and then move over to the stove. No. Ooh. Let's get started. Starting with this. Oh my God. Okay, starting with the rice maker. Now, again, I've cleaned this kitchen 1,000 times. I don't know if I still have some of my old videos up from when I lived in this house. But, yeah, I'm not too sure if I have, but I'm pretty sure I did. And you guys probably have seen that I was always cleaning the kitchen and I was always up here. Truth be told, I don't know how anybody can live like this. Look, I don't mind a bit of clutter because I will admit, when I lived in the old house, this house, my room was a freaking disaster. And I will admit to that. But I just don't know how people can live like this every day. At least since I've started to heal and recover and start to live a normal life, I can't really deal with clutter. I'm okay, you know, like I'll show you guys. I'm okay if there's some like random clutter in drawers. I'm okay with the junk drawer in my room at home is cluttered, like organized, but it's still kind of cluttered. Just find me like, I don't mind clutter. This is just new. Like, I wouldn't mind if just dishes were sitting here and stuff. That's fine by me. Like, I wouldn't mind if these were sitting here. But like now, I was like, oh my God, I'm so stressed, like it's not cleaned. And my honest thing to it is it's like, it's just mind-blowing to me because it's like, how can anyone live with kids in this house, cook in this house without losing your mind? Like, genuinely. Maybe that's just me, I don't know. Okay, let's start to put this stuff away. Okay, quick change of plans. I just do a lot of dirty dishes on the island. So, and the sink's already full. So I'm gonna quickly unload this dishwasher and then finish the island. Just get that out of the way because I guarantee when my grandma comes home, she's gonna want to put some of this in the dishwasher. Okay, now that that is done, it is time to get back to the island. So, let's go. I don't know where to set my phone. Oh my god. Please just stay clean. It's like, to me, if you see it, like, pick it up. Like, again, I don't mind some clutter and stuff, but, like, to me, this is over the top. To me, I feel like the kitchen is just one of those things where you should always tidy it up before you go to bed, just so you don't deal with any bugs. I don't know. That's just me. Okay, what on God's green earth is this? I don't know. And what I don't get at all is there's food and snacks everywhere. Okay, here's the island. The pantry is right there. Does it hurt you to walk like 10 steps to the pantry? Oh, yeah. People. Oh my God. It's like it does not hurt to walk 10, 20 steps to it. I'm honestly, even if I do have energy and time, I am going to organize that pantry because even that pantry is starting to drive me nuts. Like, how do you find anything in here? Like, this is organized. This is kind of organized. Like, I could deal with this. It's like, here, like, if you're gonna get this, like, you're gonna be knocking over other stuff. So that is definitely gonna have to be helped. Good boy, Watson. I honestly, everything in this house is so cluttered that I don't even know if to go in sections or items. Like, do I pick up all of the items that need to go in cupboards and pantries first and then do everything else? Or do I, go and do, or do I do like one of the counters first? Like, my mind is in such a disarray that's like, I don't even know. Oh shit, when did the bird get in here? Like, I genuinely actually don't know. Oh my goodness, this bag looks clean. Like, literally, the Tupperware drawer is right here. Does it not? Shh. Oh my God. I honestly my OCD diagnosis about a year ago. Now, I'm not one of those crazy people with OCD that like go like let it control their. Sorry guys. There we go. That let it control their whole life. I'm not like that. I swear if there's milk in me, I'm gonna die. Okay, it's just peach juice. Like, I'm not one of those people, and stuff, but honestly, I don't know why it took me like 4 visits to come back to this house to finally realize this. I kind of think I understand and know why I got diagnosed with OCD and stuff, and I'm honestly thinking the reason, like the biggest thing that kind of led to my OCD diagnosis was the mess in the house. Louie Lou! Shh! It's funny, we have a dog named Louie and a bird named Louie. Not you, boo-boo, the bird! So I'm kind of wondering and thinking, is that maybe it? We'll never know. Okay. This kitchen is almost done. Well, not done, but the island is. It's like, why do we need so many freaking salts? That's already 3. And 4. Jesus, we don't need that many. My mom, I swear it's funny, my mom is always complaining. Like, yeah, because you're putting this stuff on a counter, and this is for my sister's teeth. Not only that, but it's gross. And disgusting. Alrighty. The island is already starting to look better. I'm not even worried about the pantry. The island is already starting to look better. It's only been roughly 10 minutes of me cleaning this up. And it's already starting to look a little bit better. Another funny thing, and I actually think I mentioned this in one of my shorts or even in the new video, is my mom's like, we can't have nice stuff, we can't have nice stuff. It's like, she's like, because you break it. It's like, no, we don't break it. There's a mess everywhere that leads to stuff getting broken. She got this in Mexico, really nice candle holder, and it's just sitting on the island. It's like, that's how it's going to get broken. It's on a messy island. You push stuff out of your way so you can do whatever on the island. Generally, it's that to getting dropped. On top of that, kids also say, hey, Louie, shh. I understand. Hey. Get down. Thank you. It just does not make sense to me. And I genuinely don't think it will ever make sense to me. Like, here's my brother's room. Now, obviously, I'm not gonna clean this because he'll fucking kill me. But yeah. Okay, so just an FYI, I will be muting my clips and doing a voiceover. I will be playing music. So, just an FYI. Next up, I continued tidying up the island and I had some toys to put away, so let's put those away. Swear these girls have so many toys, and if I were to get rid of some, they probably wouldn't even notice. Half of them were gone. Don't worry, I'm seriously considering it with the way this house is going. Just more mess. It just seems like it is never ending. Honestly, if I was a stranger walking this house, I would have at least thought like 8 people were living here and stuff, or like a lot of kids that were under like 6 were living here, but no, they weren't. Then I put away some more snacks I found and just some more medicine shit that I found, and then put away this. She keeps her lighters and scissors in 2 drawers, so I just put them in this one and called it a day, honestly, because I was starting to get tired. Then here's how the island looked, and I was dead beat, like actually dead beat. I could barely function for the life of me. But I did have to scrub it down, and there was so much sticky shit on it that I actually needed to scrub it down with soap. And I really like this brush, but it was being a pain in the ass trying to get the soap out. Like, it was just not working. Like, just work. I couldn't move my granddad's computer because it's for work and he would, like, absolutely kill me, but that's okay. I can always clean underneath there after. And this is a complete arm workout trying to do this. After that, I grabbed the marble granite spray shit because you need to use special spray. You can't use Lysol or it literally burns it. Yeah, apparently it's chemical reaction. Anyways, I grabbed a cloth and wiped it down, which is probably a good thing because there was enough cloths in here that were taking up space, so I needed to make room. And we wiped it down, and oh my god, it just feels so much better. It feels just 1,000 times better to just see the mess be gone. Like, oh my goodness. Oh. If you ever have OCD, or if you do have OCD, you'll understand how relaxed I feel right now. You will understand the feeling. But it honestly feels great, and it does feel amazing. Like, look at this. Next, it was time to work beside the stove. So we have like 3 different types of salts, multiple different types of seasonings. It's like, why do we need so much? Genuinely. I don't see the need to have so many oils and so many. It's like, why? Isn't one enough? Well, apparently one isn't enough. I then decided to close the back door because initially I let the dogs back out here, but they refused and they just wanted out front, so I had to let them out front. Or I would not hear the end of it because these dogs are very vocal. Both of them are, but Louie is a bit more vocal, so I ended up having to let them out. Then the door closed on its own, so, I had to leave that open in case Louie escaped again. It's funny, it's like 24 degrees here today, and it's scorching. It feels like it's scorching hot, but there's still a wind, and it still feels hot. Anyways, I'm dead beat. Next, it's time to clean this, like, island. And yeah, and then I actually thought that this was chicken for a second, and I like actually almost lost it, and I started to get grossed out because I'm like, I swear Lord, if this is chicken, I'm gonna lose it. I was scared to touch it, but I just realized it was slime. Oh my god, thank the Lord. I actually thought that was something else. Okay, we are almost done. which I'm so thankful because I was not wanting to clean the kitchen today, but my grandma wanted me to, so I'm like, I'll do that. There was even more dirt and grime, so I had to scrub this down with all of my power. Like, my arms are gonna feel absolutely paralyzed after this. I'm not even joking with you guys. They are gonna feel paralyzed. Like, I literally had to use this back scraper thing on the brush just to get all of the dirt and grime off of these counters. Like, it's like, to me, what's the point of getting nice couple $1,000 marble granite countertops if you're just gonna destroy them and just put clutter all over it? Like, why? But then we wiped that down and it felt so much better. Again, it felt like I could just breathe. Like, the more I cleaned up this kitchen, the more I could breathe. And then it was time for this. I don't know what this bag is for, but I'm going to put it by the front door. I think it goes in the trailer, but I'm not sure. And, oh, great, more junk. She has like 3 different junk drawers in this kitchen, so I'm just going to put them in one of the junk drawers. I already put away the alcohol and a bottle of vanilla extract and stuff. And then I found this card, and we put away this random shit in this junk drawer, one of them. And I found an artificial vanilla extract Mexican version. That's the second Mexican one I found. Like, oh my Lanta. This one was less grimy, so I just had to, like, scrub it down with some soap, but that was about it. And then I wiped it down with the granite countertop, and once again, it was nice and clean. Time to move on to the coffee station area and put away this thing that goes in the dishwasher. Okay, now after that, I did close up the dishwasher, and that felt really good to get out of my way. But then it was time to tackle the coffee, like, counter. So let's put this cheese, like this grater, together. And of course, my phone is not wanting to cooperate with me. The joys of not having a tripod stand yet. And I figured, like, with this, you just, like, I've done this before. And so I figured, oh, you just pull down the green button and you clip it together. No, it still wouldn't go on, let alone work. Like, why? And I've done this before. But I guess it was just wanting to be a pure pain in my ass. Yay. So I put in the other parts for it, but I was done dealing with this handle. But I still tried one last time, and I thought, okay, you turn it on, and I was done with it. So I just put it away, and if they need to use it, then they can deal with it. After that, my back was pretty sore because I have been nonstop going since yesterday. The plan was not today to do the kitchen, but instead the playroom. But I decided, my grandma asked me, so I'm like, you know what, I'll get it done and out of the way. It's probably a good thing that we start to get it out of the way now because it is starting to drive me and my grandma nuts. And it's just, I don't like staring at it every single time I come up. First, though, before I tackled the counter, we actually had to put away these dishes that were clean. Yes, they've been sitting there, I would like to say, for 2 weeks, just by the rough estimate since I've gotten here. Yay, more. It's like the dishes are never ending. Like, I used to live with 4 people twice a month, and then, or 2 weeks out of the month, and then the other 2 weeks, I would live with 5 people. And the dishes weren't that bad. I feel like, honestly, ever since I've left, the house and stuff has honestly gone to crap, and I think that's because people, especially my mom and my siblings, relied on me so much to do the cooking and the cleaning that because they don't have me anymore, they're struggling to find a routine to get into. And I think that's the biggest thing. 'Cause honestly, I have noticed a lot of changes since I have left, especially just with the state of the house and just with the way my sisters are parented. I've noticed a huge change. So I think a lot of it comes down to the fact that they are struggling to find a routine now that they don't have someone that they can rely on 24/7. Time to put that away, but let's shake it off first. And yay, more lids. Next up, I decided to fill up this water thing so I could just go ahead and put this water thingy away. Honestly, it's quite genius to get one of those water, like baby water things to fill up this coffee maker. It's actually quite genius. Alrighty, let's go and put that in. Perfecto. Perfecto, perfecto, perfecto. Then I did have to unplug my granddad's phone thing. Now, luckily, he wasn't in the house, so let's hope we can get this done before he comes in. I don't know why the sugar thing isn't in use, but time to put the sugar in here because this is a sugar jar, not a bowl. Put the sugar where it's meant to be used. Like, seems like an ongoing issue within this. And then I had to move the coffee over. I was not in the mood today to even try and physically put some new coffee in there, so I just left it. Honestly, I wanted to also deal with the dining room table, but I can't really touch the computer stuff because my brother will legitimately kill me. So yeah, even if I try, he'll kill me. But let's move that coffee maker much better. And instead of getting the brush wet, I don't know why I didn't think of this first. We're just gonna do this Dawn spray power wash shit. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Technical difficulties. There we go. Now it's working. Oh, so much better. I honestly now feel like I can properly breathe, which feels amazing. Tomorrow, I think I'm going to take a day off, though, but we'll have to see. Let's scrub. Luckily, there wasn't so much dirt and grime. Like, there were a few, like, little spots of coffee, but nothing too big compared to the other 3 counters that I did, so that's a good sign. Next up, I grabbed the marble granite spray kind of stuff, and I just started spraying the counters down. So far, Sheldon and my grandma and home, which is good, which means I want to try and get this done before they get home so I can also mop and stuff. Alrighty, let's wipe it down. Stay. Let's wipe it down. Amazing. Ugh, okay, there we go. I am just purely dead. You guys can tell I'm exhausted and I am dead beat already. But I've started this project, so we now need to finish this project. Okay, let's put back this coffee maker. There we go. Let's plug it in. As if nothing ever happened. Oh, and look at that. It slid back so perfectly and so clean. Abso-freaking-lutely love that. And put back the coffee containers. Yeah, okay. And I realized I also have to put away this cup of silverware, so let's do that really quickly. This is just, I feel like today is just a workout and stuff. I honestly don't understand why it feels like such workout. I think that's just because I've done so much that it feels like this. Alrighty, that is done. Now let's put back the dish mat. Perfect. I'm loving that. And put the sugar jar back. And we have to plug in my granddad's thing. Once that was done, I tackled the mess. I kind of just sweep all of the dirt that's on the counters onto the floor because it's like, well, if I'm going to sweep the floor, then of course, look, if I'm going to sweep the floor, I might as well just put the dirt on the floor and stuff. I was also done with the dirt, so that was the next thing to go. And there was still dirt on my feet that I was like trying to get rid of. I swear, I don't know how people can live like this and how the dirt doesn't bother them and they can just walk around and it not bother them. It's like, that would bother me. Alrighty, one section is done. That is the aftermath. And in the trash you go. Now time for the last section of the kitchen. First, though, we gotta move this mat that is starting to get ripped to shreds. I'm wondering why the hell we still have this, but it's okay. I'm just gonna leave it be. I'm honestly so tired. I'm barely functioning today. Alright, sweep, sweep, sweep. After I swept that, I decided to tackle the living room just because my grandma pretty much already cleaned it up, so it wasn't super bad. But first, we needed to wipe down these end tables and stuff. I already picked up most of the toys that were in the living room and put them away. So, yeah, like the toys are gone, but I just need to vacuum, sweep, mop this area, and then wipe down these tabletops because I'm not gonna lie, I mean, they're not like disgusting gross, but they're gross. Nice thing is the toy bin is nice and close, so I can just throw that in there. Or if you know what, at that point, I don't care. There's already toys on the floor. But the main area is a tomorrow issue, not a today issue. Okay, I got that done, sprayed it down with some Lysol spray. I already wiped down the couch, so that also was done. And at this point, I was really thinking of giving up, but I'm like, you can't. You're halfway done. You are halfway done. Alrighty, let's wipe these down and just pretend that I'm not tired. And let's go ahead and put back the stuff where it belongs. I'm also not dealing with the mantle. The mantle can wait until whenever else. I honestly, with shit on the mantle, I don't know where that goes. The basket's gonna go there for now until I deal with that afterwards. Now time to pick up all the dog toys and blankets. And, oh yeah, that's a great place for an board game. But first, we gotta pick up the last few remaining toys that are left here. There we go. No, okay. That can be tomorrow's issue as well. More toys, I swear. You would think that Louie and Watson live together, but they don't. This is all Watson's toys. Thanks to my brothers who are controlling over them and spoil the shit out of them. Whilst I was picking up the toys, I also had to tell Louie, like, no, we're not playing, because the moment you pick up a toy, that dog thinks, oh my god, we're playing. It's like, no. I swear, honestly, I think Louie is a bit of he has a bit of a golden retriever in him just with his, like, attitude and demeanor and stuff. He just loves to play like a golden retriever. This dog mess is also a tomorrow issue. So, yeah. Oh, yay, another car, and I'm totally not dying inside. Ready to just get a freaking bulldozer. Alrighty, let's bring this downstairs and get the vacuum so I can vacuum the hardwood floors and make sure all of the dirt and grime is off the floors and then give it a good mop. Okay, this closet smells like it's a good smell, but it's such a strong smell. It gives me a bloody headache. Ooh. Okay, there's the Swiffer. It's like such a good Swiffer, and it does the job of a mop. So it's really good. And it's really easy to set up. I also looked around a room for the vacuum when it was just behind the door. Alrighty, time to vacuum. The big handle is broken, so I have to use the small handle, which at times does suck, but that is okay. I just want to make sure all of the dirt and grime is off the floors because, oh my god, the amount of dirt that is on the floors is unbelievable. So I really want to make sure every inch is just off of the floor. Alrighty, before we move on to the second section, we are going to really quickly give it a good mop. And that's before I realized I messed up and I should probably start this way so I don't have to walk on wet flooring. Although now that I'm editing this video, I realized I probably could have just gone around near the table area, but that's just me being me. You guys can tell I'm half dead / half tired. Oh boy, I swear if this gets, it's just me and my brother's living here, but if this gets any more dirty whilst I am here, I'm gonna lose my bloody mind. Okay, kitchen is swept and mopped, and I'm just gonna take a minute to sit and relax before I start doing the living room. Oh, because I am so dead, but I can't quit now. It's almost done. First, I had to go in with a sweep, and this is where I started to have second thoughts about this, but I just kept on telling myself what you are doing is not them taking advantage of you. You are doing this because it is driving you nuts. So I did have some second thoughts while I was doing it, but I honestly think it's kind of just my brain on trauma. I'm still getting used to coming back here. It's going to take a little bit and a few trips to come back here fully be able to, like, you know, be okay, not have anxiety and PTSD and trauma here. Then I vacuumed the hardwood floors. I actually had to move Watson and he stayed, and then the moment I turned on that vacuum, that dog freaking ran. It's like, dude, it's okay, it's a vacuum. It's not gonna freaking murder your soul. But Watson and Louis think otherwise. I honestly think Louis just mimics Watson because Louis not usually like that with the vacuum. But then yet again, Louis could have just unlocked a new fear that the freaking vacuum is gonna eat him alive, which, dude, it's not gonna eat you alive. Then we moved on to the carpet, and Watson finally went back to his bed. I think that's because the thing was gone. But not only did the dogs react to the vacuum, guess who else reacts to the vacuum? The bird. The birds, and my mom's bird is a cockatiel named Louie, and he freaking hates the vacuum. He squawks and squawks and squawks. So I wanted to try and finish this as quickly as I could because my grandfather was asleep. So I did really want to finish this really quickly. Alrighty, that is done. Let's wrap it up. I also ended up mopping just the sides where there was hardwood, so that was already done, which felt amazing knowing that it was done and I can just sit and relax. I definitely think tomorrow I'm gonna fold Lexus's laundry, and that is gonna be it because I have worked my butt off. I was not planning on doing 2 things today. I was planning on taking it in steps because I can do that now, but no, I ended up doing 2. So that's amazing. Alrighty, let's quickly mop this now that the floors are actually done and stuff. By the way, if you guys need a mop, like, this one is terrific. It looks just as good as a mop would, and it's great, and it's really easy to set up and use. It's not hard to set up and use and stuff. It's amazing. I wasn't initially going to tackle the stove because we had no more space on the counters for the dishes, but I did clear up some space and move some stuff that needed to be put away so I could move the pots and pans that needed to get cleaned. Yeah, this pot was clean, which was kind of weird. I'm like, clean? Okay, that's why is it on the stove? I found this little handheld brush, so because I already swept the floors. I mean, I'm not gonna sweep it on the floor if I just swept and mopped. So I just swept it into there, and then I just put it onto the dustpan and threw it out. After that was done, I went to go get the power wash, and I'm pretty sure my grandma was pulling in the driveway because the dogs started to, like, get all, like, excited and their ears were perked. After that, I then got the Lysol spray because I can do that to the oven, and I just sprayed that down. There wasn't dirt or grime or scuffy spots to use the brush, so I just was able to wipe it down, and I couldn't find the cloth. And If it's in the living room, there's two issues. The floors are wet. I'm not damaging the wet floors. Two, I have no energy nor desire to go over there. Alrighty. Oh, it's done. And I can relax. Feels amazing. So here's the after of the living room. It's nice, it's clean, and I'm going to put away the vacuum, don't you guys worry. But here's the before and after of the kitchen.